Does this mean that the government is trying to peek into our pocketbooks if you want to look at $600 transactions?
Absolutely not. The proposal involves no reporting of individual transactions. We have a tax gap that over the next decade is estimated at $7 trillion, namely a shortfall in the amount that IRS is collecting due to a failure of individuals to report the income that they've earned.
But don't worry, Nancy Pelosi says the controversial provision will remain in the Democrats' reconciliation bill despite a lot of public concerns. Remember, Judge, when they told us, the FBI is not going to be spying and listening to people. Yes. And then the next thing you know, they abuse every law, spy, and then leak.
Who was it who sat before Congress and said, no, the NSA doesn't spy on us? And then his eyes looked left. He said, but not wittingly. James Clapper, not wittingly.
Right.
I hate it when people lie to me. I actually wrote a book called Don't Lie to Me. Okay, here's the problem with, what's her name, Janet Yellen. She says, it involves no reporting of individual transactions. We are not spying, but there's a shortfall, a tax gap, a failure of some to report income. There's a lot of tax fraud. So we're going to require banks to report every customer transaction over $600. She is lying to you. They are spying on you. $600 or more. Now the bank is now an agent of the IRS.
And that's the point, Geraldo. You can't have the banks deputized by the feds to snoop on American citizens.
Well, we have that now. Let's remember that but my point is the banks have been empowered and required to report transactions of $10,000 or more. Why? Because of dope dealers, all the cash business. So you get your cash, you stack your cash, you write a check, you're laundering the money. The banks can see that.
But that's a lot different than $600.
No, that's a huge difference. And many people don't let their spouse look at their checkbook.
That's right.
And to have the IRS in the bank, not me. My wife controls all our finances.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not a good idea, Geraldo.
Well,
especially with your finances.
At my age, right?
Dana, Yellen she doesn't have great PR right now. They put her out there. They tried to make this thing look okay, and I don't think she did a very good job.
Well, the other thing is that they are going, I believe that they will drop this provision
I do too.
Before they ever actually pass it. So they're taking on all of this water and negative press for a reason that is, for no reason, really, in the end.
And that makes her look really bad.
However, you know who this is really affecting? Young people who use Venmo.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I didn't even think of that.
Babysitters and things like that. They're getting, and all of a sudden, like, wait, well, you're going to, because it's income. If we were really serious about dealing with the issue of what Janet Yellen is saying is that people underpay, we would actually do a flat income tax or a national retail sales tax and end the income tax altogether so that people, I think that would be a much more fair thing to do. It's just that it's hard for people to get that in their heads. And if anything's hard, you don't do it in Washington.
Yeah, the Venmo thing, I didn't even think about that, Greg.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you don't think about, Jesse.
I know. We could spend all day.
Yeah, I think that should be a special stuff Jesse didn't think about.
On Fox Nation.
Sundays, yes. But what's
we got room.
But when you think about the fact that the Soho Gallery got $500,000 in PPP to show Hunter's paintings, right? You can that's taxpayer money that went to that gallery. But it's the taxpayers that are getting targeted, and Hunter is not. That should make your blood boil. I love the fact that she didn't deny it. She said it's not happening, but then she goes, well, the reason we're tracking small. She gives you the reason. It's a shortfall. Yeah. And I go, well, so the reason that's not a denial. I am robbing you because I'm broke. No, you're supposed to say I'm not robbing you. But she didn't. So she admits it's a power grab. And all of these people, Tyra said this like a couple of nights ago on the show. It is about the waitresses, the bartenders, the small businesses. That money's not going to go into the bank.
Babysitters.
You're going to have to start. It's going to go right back into the mattress.
That's right.
1-800-Mattress, the new bank.
That's right.
A coffee can buried in the backyard. That's what I do, Dana, with money and other things.
You want to give us your address.
Joins the basement.
It's never been a better time to buy gold.